Alright, back for part 3, at least today. Time to start putting in rails. Thing is, I don't have any rails, so I'm gonna have to either go and craft some or go buy some from someone else's shop, which I know sells them.
And I immediately realized that I was completely out of rockets and gunpowder.
Why is there not more gunpowder? Why? That whole time I was working on tunneling out that giant fucking farm. Nothing.
Probably because you tried to use...
Don't have enough gunpowder for
snow
more
golems.
rockets. That's unfortunate. If I could find just the right place to AFK for that, I would absolutely do it. I've gotten kicked for AFKing on this server before, but I wouldn't mind getting kicked a couple times just so I get stuck up on some gunpowder. Right, I need to see. Let's see, I got lots of iron. As usual, sticks are going to end up being the issue. I tend to run out of sticks. Like, I'll get like a stack and a half, put some in a chest somewhere, forget about it later, and then or forget about it until later, and then later, when I need sticks, never able to find them. Go craft a bunch more, waste a whole bunch of wood. And I do the same thing. I use like the 4 or 5 that I need. Like, see, there are 9 in there. I use like the 4 or 5 that I need. And then I dump the rest in the chest.
Yeah, so I went through the process of crafting as many rails and powered rails as I could, not realizing just how big of a project this was going to turn out to be.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
something that did not work at all because, again, I underestimated just how big of a project this was going to be. See, what I was trying to do was I was trying to set it up so that, like, there'd be rails covering, like, every other row of dirt and then, like, interconnect them and have, like, the entire section in between those lines of glowstone covered by a single hopper minecart, which, for those of you who might not be catching on yet, does not work. Primarily because the hopper minecart only has the storage space of a hopper. So, in order to collect everything, you'd have to take multiple passes in order to actually pick up all of the carrots that would be dropping on the ground. So long that most of them would actually despawn. And you might notice I also decided to make things harder for myself by using redstone blocks instead of just, doing the smart thing and laying out redstone torches underneath the platform just to power those rails. Something I fix later, but yeah, it was not fun. Ended up getting attacked by a swarm of zombies that somehow managed to turn one of my villagers that I traded all these carrots to in return for emeralds. And that took more resources and time that I didn't want to mess around with. Yeah, every once in a while I go back to that tower and, try and get something done, and then I look at it as just go, nah, and leave it for God knows how long. And yeah, a lot of this is just a whole lot of digging a grave for myself to make things way more difficult for myself later. With the creeper farm, I think this was still when I was trying to use snow golems to try and knock them off the edge down the death pit. So that is not very effective. Even with like 4 or 5 snow golems in there, because the knockback on a snowball is fucking nothing. I saw that I had to go to another player's shop to try and get some more powered rails. He ended up running out of stock before I could get enough to be satisfied, so I went back and Just used the ones I was able to get and went about setting up all these rows of redstone blocks, preparing for those powered rails that I would absolutely end up bringing in and putting down. Yeah. That would not be enough. And a good part of it was also because I underestimated how beefy the server was. I thought, oh, I need to be careful how many minecarts I put down because I don't want to crash the server. And that is pretty laughable. Had to keep putting down buckets of water to get up there and being careful of those rails. All in all, it was not fun. Just hours upon hours of monotonous, boring work, all to have to completely undo it the next day.
Alright, back in Nogcraft, I tried to AFK for a few hours here, see if my creeper farm would do anything. Let's go check that.
It didn't exactly do too much. Did something, but not.
Got a single freaking. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, I was kind of out of gunpowder when I left earlier, so I got some progress. I was probably only here for maybe 2 hours before I got kicked. I don't know what the kick timer is for going AFK on the server. But yeah, this is unfortunately not working. It's collecting them at least, but it takes so long just to get it. Oh hey, they're synchronized now. That's nice. They don't drop them into the hoppers nearly quick enough. I have no idea how to stop them for a minute so they actually unload a good amount. Damn it! So, like, if I could find a way to just hold them right there, let them drain out before sending them back on their way automatically, that would be great. But I don't know how to do that. And if I do that, like, all I can think of is, like, using pistons to, like, block the track. But then it just bounces back and goes the other way around. Which doesn't work.
So yeah, I ended up trying to spam trade all those carrots to some villages so I could try and get some other stuff, but I ended up getting sidetracked for the rest of the day.
Oh, I have a new neighbor next to my shop. Froggy2234. He's just giving away dirt and selling sugarcane. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm selling books, fireworks, and golden carrots, and I just named the shop Pointy Things, so. Do you too? Where did you come from? Well, I can use the gunpowder.
More dicking around the shopping district. Finally got some stuff.
Okay, you know what? This is something I've been dreading. Actually, I still need to do this. I think I'll work on this a bit first. But what I'm going to do with the wool is I'm going to plan out my base. I want to take up this entire valley. That's going to be a big to-do. I am not looking forward to dealing with that.
Yeah, here I'm trying to make a little bit of progress on that wizard tower, but again, got sidetracked.
Yeah, that's right. I have yeeting too. Come here. Oh, I can't get the experience through the wall. That's unfortunate. I mean, oh god, lag. Oh, well, I didn't die. Progress. Right, what are the coordinates on this? About, yeah, it would be about 1950, 3400. Oh, right, Sweetberry bushes stab you. I should have been going back to finishing up that little sorting, well, not so little sorting system under my farm, but instead I got sidetracked yet again and decided to try and connect my base to the fantasy village that another user was trying to build. Yep, fireworks are about to start. There's the sun. Ooh, more creepers. Aw, they're just despawning. That's no fun. They're supposed to burn. Oh well. Hopefully those creepers will stay spawned in so I can hunt them down with the looting sword. Oh, should at least get one zombie burning. It's better than nothing. Come on. Burn. Burn. Come on. Oh, come on, how long does it take for a zombie to catch on fire? Burn. Burn. There it goes. Oh, hey, there's a skeleton over there. Why do these things pathfind from across the goddamn map? Yes, come after me. I will yeet you off the cliff. Damn it. Didn't get to yeet. I love that sound effect.
As you can see, I got a little sidetracked by just waiting for some zombies to burn in the daylight. Would have been satisfying if they had actually just stayed spawned, but anyways, I started clearing out an archway and then setting up a bridge to start the walkway, or start the road over to that fantasy village. You'd see me go into a calculator there because I'm an idiot and I can't do simple math like dividing by 6. At least not on that scale.
Let's just look at the little baby turtle while we wait for the server to restart. He's so adorable. He's so tiny. Good thing you can't accidentally trample the baby turtles like you can the eggs.
And then the server restarted. Took a few minutes, screwed around and spawn, and eventually we were able to just log right back into the actual survival server.
Hey! Get off my carrots! Enjoy my eating too, Bo? Oh crap. I'm getting plenty of slime blocks, or slime balls from these guys, so... Nox! You're making me pull up my carrots.
Well, with that distraction taken care of, went and started killing an ender dragon.
Oh! Oh!
I ended up getting distracted yet again. Ended up killing the ender dragon over and over again with some other players. Well, they were killing it while I was sort of helping-ish. I'm too much of a noob to even kill Dragon on my own in single player, never mind with whatever mods they have installed on here. Yeah, this one is more just trying to put off the stuff that I didn't want to work on. That sorting system, the tower, clearing the valley, setting up all the stuff that I want to actually build in there. But eventually I got back to at least the bridge, so that was something. Really should have worked on the stuff I needed to, so I could, have a finished product to show off, but no, instead I'm gonna go and work on 7 different projects all at once, without finishing a single one. It's like that midget guy from Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Start everything, finish nothing. Putting in some slabs there too. Give it a nice smooth gradient.
I really should probably filter it to keep out extra noise. Like the constant leather squeaking of my chair. Probably not something you need to hear.
And that has been probably the only good idea I've had this entire series of just, using a filter to keep my microphone from picking up each and every little squeak and squish. I am sure no one enjoyed my little serial ASMR over the last few days. But I know that the video's been getting long, so I sped up the time lapse to 20 times instead of the usual 10 or 15. So if you enjoyed for some reason, please like, subscribe, check out my Twitch. I actually usually end up streaming when I record footage for these. So yeah, go check that out. I'm usually on really, really late nights. Hey.